This is a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I go live for other messages, other readings, other material. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below to let me know how it resonates with you. All right, Pisces, we're just going to take a look into your overall energy this morning, see what's there, see what's in store for you, as well as we're going to be clarifying with a few decks. And as always, I'm promoting forward movement. So let's get into it, okay? I'm going to be using the Elemental Empath deck here, as you can see. Hey, Heart Soul. And then we'll be clarifying, and then we'll be using a few other Oracle decks as we go, okay? All right. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for joining. All right, what messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatcher? Remember, time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already happened or happening now or could resonate sooner than you think, okay? Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest. All right, let's get into it, Pisces. Okay, so the overall energy, I have the growth card here. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Earth grounding card. So some of you, well, hopefully it's all of you, are feeling that you have made a significant amount of coverage when it comes to your growth here. You could feel like you've been doing a lot of things that you have been using to add on to the knowledge and the wisdom that you already have. Some of you are noticing that you're a lot more intuitive. You know, your intuition, it starts increasing as the days go on because of all the work that you've been doing on yourself, which I think is marvelous. Okay, so keep it up, Pisces or Crosswatcher. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hitting against the camera here. All right. All right, let's get some further clarity here. Hello, Divine. How are you? Let's get clarity on your growth thus far. The simplicity in the reverse. Pisces, this has definitely not been an easy road for you. Okay, it has not been an easy road for you going through all these changes, dealing with all these situations. Some of you could have felt like all you dealt with were karmics in relationships and just life in general. But the thing about karmics, they get a bad rep when it comes to karmic relationships because we're thinking automatic karma. But if you really look at it, those situations actually taught you a whole lot. So that doesn't mean that, you know, a karmic relationship is just the all be all, you know, like it's just totally the worst thing in the world, because it really isn't. It just depends on what you decided to get out of it. And typically karmic relationships don't last that long, even if people steadily reconcile. It usually doesn't last that long. There are some karmics that can last for a few years, but there's always some sort of upset, you know. Good morning, Cinda. How are you today? Much love to you as well. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. All right. Let's get some clarity on all the hard work you've been putting in, Pisces, towards your self-growth and self-awareness here. All right, let's see. Oh, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces, you've put so much work into where you are now spiritually. And that's why it's so hard for you to just settle for just mediocre. It's like you have been moving with an abundant mindset. It's like, I don't see things happening right now, but I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to keep praying. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. And that's what's putting you at this place of not wanting to settle. Even a lot of you are at this time are even noticing like it's hard for you to listen to people just complain. And I hate to say they're whining because maybe in their mind they're venting, but it seems like complaining to you sometimes because maybe you know this particular person or you know of situations that they have put energy in the past, but when it comes to putting energy into themselves, they don't put the right energy in or something along those lines. So you could just feel like, hey, you've had to work hard to get to where you are, and it's really hard to hear the excuses from other people. All right. We have the earth grounding card here. You could be feeling a lot more grounded at this time, like I mentioned before. Just having more confidence in yourself, especially on this spiritual walk that you've been taking for quite some time. So, yeah, that's awesome as well. The wisdom is in the reverse because you're still adding on to your wisdom, you're still adding on to your growth overall. And let's see, let's clarify wisdom. The Page of Wands. Some of you are noticing when you have a great idea or a new idea of doing things or how to cope with things. It's very profound. Some of you could also be sharing your ideas with other people. What has helped you along the way? What has helped you get through a divorce? What has helped you get through a breakup? What has helped you get through a toxic family dynamic? What has helped you to stay focused? Maybe some of you suffer from depression, anxiety, and you have developed different methods that work for you. So you could be sharing, passing the word on to your friends and whomever else you feel that needs the information. You don't know how many people that you may be touching with just giving a little bit of advice, giving a little bit of your time. So I do feel like Pisces, you're just in a good place when it comes to that. Okay, we have the compassion card. Wow. Okay, so Pisces, you've always had this great big heart. Always had this great big heart. And unfortunately, there have been people that have come into your life that have taken advantage of that. You could have people right now in your life that you feel are taking advantage of that. Some of you have children that you feel like taking advantage of your kind heart. And you've had to start putting your foot down. Like, no, you're not going to run all over me. No, I deserve respect. No, I deserve consideration. So you could just be at a whole different place right now. Purification and going forward here. Yeah. And a lot of the people that know that you have this big heart, especially the ones that were able to get over on you, and have their way or get you to do things for them, you switched up. You started putting your foot down, and they're looking at you strange, Pisces, because they're not used to this version of you. But I say stick to your guns, stick to what you know, keep moving forward, because what will happen is people will adjust. People will adjust. So I feel like with the going forward card here, you're doing what it takes to protect you, even if that means putting your foot down more. Because somewhere in there, you've realized even more that you're valuable and you deserve respect, you deserve consideration, and you deserve compassion too. We can't make people be compassionate towards us, but we definitely can inspire them. Okay. Hey, Divine. I'm doing well. Hope you are. Okay. In the past, Pisces, I have the cleanse and release card. So some of you could have really been working on cleansing your energy, detoxing from a lot of things. Some of you have been cleansing your home in different ways through prayer, through actual saging. Some of you have went and just literally cleaned your house. I mean, literally to adjust the energy, get dispose of negative energy. And I'm gonna be honest, that has its benefits. So either you have done this or you're thinking about it in order to just start fresh, start anew. And I feel like for those of you that have already done this, or those of you that continuously do this, you are feeling the difference in your energy and also the energy in your home. Okay. Clarify, cleanse, and release. You know what's strange is that a lot of people don't want to cleanse their home by prayer or whatever method you use, because they are so like, a lot of people are like always thinking about what other people think. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know if they're gonna see me doing this, they're gonna see me doing it. I don't know. That could be for somebody. And you had to get to a place where you were like, who cares what people think? They're gonna think about all this stuff until probably long after I'm gone, they're still gonna be talking. So who cares? A lot of people get so caught up in what others think. But Pisces, what you have learned, or Crosswatcher, if you're another sign, what you have learned and come to terms with is that you have to live for you. You definitely do. With the Purity card, you got to be your true and authentic self. You know this now. You feel this now. And I feel like there's no turning back. So you've cleansed your energy, or cleansing your energy as we speak, and detoxing from a lot of negative things. And so you're like, okay, I need to be myself. I need to be my authentic self. Good for you. Okay. Clarify the Purity card. The Six of Swords. You got away from somebody or an energy that just wasn't good for you, Pisces. Okay. Don't turn around and go back. Okay. You need this equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. This is what you deserve. That's for some, that's gonna hit someone's spirit there. Okay. We have the Star Divine card here. Beautiful card. All these cards are beautiful. And here's the thing with this card. This is what you're trusting in at this time, the divine. We got the star here, Aquarius energy. You're detaching from what other people think, the societal norms. You're doing what fits you. You're doing what suits your situation. And I feel like that is the best way to be. A lot of times when we try to go with the cultural norms, when we try to go with what others want us to do, we're not really happy. We're just, as there's a line in The Family That Prays. I don't know if you, ladies and gentlemen, are familiar with that movie where I can't think of her name. Is it Kathy Bates? I think that's her, when she says, honey, are you living or are you existing? She was talking to her friend in the movie, and that is a real question. Are you living or are you existing? So what you're noticing here with this divine card is that you needed to start living. You needed to start living for you. You needed to start doing what feels good for you. Okay. So this could be where you have just finally realized, like, hey, I am me for a reason. If you don't like me, okay, that's okay. You have a right to that. But just don't bring the negativity my way, because you're trusting in the divine to show you the way, to show you the path. And you don't need that negativity in the way of that. Okay. Clarify the divine card here. Solitude in the reverse. Yep. Anything that's going to interrupt your peace, cancel it. Cancel it. Return. Put that return label on it. Anything that's going to disrupt your peace and keep you off balance. The stillness in the reverse. Look at that. Stillness in the reverse. No peace. Not being able to have a sound mind. No. No, no, no. Anything that's truly for you, it's not going to be perfect, but it shouldn't bring you pain. It shouldn't disrupt your peace. It should bring you peace and tranquility. Okay? It should not come in like a bulldozer and mess up your whole energy like that. And a lot of people hold on to people that I'm telling you, that just in here, just doing the most, upsetting their life, upsetting their home. And they wonder why they feel so low and just down. And I'm sure a lot of you probably got friends or family that come to you and they got these situations going on. And you're thinking, why do you stay in this? Like, why don't you, don't you want more for yourself? Don't you want more for your kids? Don't you want more for just your life in general? And they stay right there linked with energies that keep pulling them down, interrupting their peace. And look, and you could be talking and listening to them, and then they want to interrupt your peace with their stuff. It's like no, 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 no. I can be there for you, but I can't take on your issues. Clarify the stillness, solitude in the reverse. Can't take on your issues. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Like I can be emotional. I can be there. I can be your shoulder to cry on. I can be your listening ear. I can give you a hug if needed, but I cannot be your soundboard where you project all this stuff onto me and then I have to walk around for the next 24 to 48 hours just in this heavy energy. Then I got to sage my whole body to get right. Can't function. I'm lashing out at my kids. I'm lashing out at the mailman, and he's looking at me or she's looking at me like, "What's going on with Empress today?" It's like it's that kind of vibe because believe it or not, y'all, somebody's bad energy, a person's bad energy or conflicting energy. Let me turn my eye so he can look at you, Sophia. Um, a person's bad energy can just influence your energy so much. You know what I mean? They'll bring that crazy stuff to your house, sitting on your couch, telling you about all that crazy stuff. And then when they leave, you wondering like, why do I feel so heavy? Like what is going on? That's why like I used to have friends that gossip a lot. And when I was younger, I just would take it in like, yeah, 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 yeah. And I admit I wanted to listen to the gossip at one time. And then as I got older and I started like really, really looking at my life, the long term, the long haul. And I'm like, and then I went on the spiritual journey and all. And I can't, y'all, when I tell you I can't listen to gossip, I cannot. It's like my mind just shut down. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, I can't take it. That's right. I am on time. I can't take it. Like, ooh. And I mean, I have to get off the phone. And if I'm in person with them, maybe they're at my home or I'm at their home or I'm out, I have to I'll listen because I'm not going to be rude, but I'm not taking it in. In my mind, I'm just like repelling it because I know there's an energy behind that stuff. And I don't want to take that with me. Uh-uh. I can't take it. I cannot take it. I have a relative that, will call and check on me and stuff, and I appreciate that. But, when you call and check on someone, call and check on that person. You don't have to tell me everything that everybody else is doing. I don't need to know that. Long as everybody is happy and healthy and they're well and thriving, I'm good. I don't need to know the details of their life and who they're with, I don't need to know all that. But you have some people that are just, and then they wonder why they're so tired because they taking on everybody's energy. I mean, why would you do that to yourself? But maybe they don't know any better. When you know better, you do better. We have the intimacy card here. Now, intimacy for a lot of you, as well as all of us know, is not just intimacy between within a couple, okay? Within a couple arrangement, it's intimacy like in conversation, the way you feel when you are connecting with someone on a friendship level, all types of intimacy. So some of you could be taking the time to really nurture your relationship with your friends, family. You're taking time for yourself. You're making the best out of all situations that you have around you. And you're actually seeing the sunshine in most things instead of always seeing the darkness and the clouds and all that. And that's why when you're looking at things from a more optimistic perspective, it's hard for you to take in a bunch of negativity. It just is. It's hard. Even though we can't avoid negativity, but when you're on a whole different type of wave here and trying to keep yourself in peace, it is very tough for you to just want to sit among negativity like that. So that could be where you are now, where you're just becoming one with yourself and also absorbing the positivity around you instead of the negativity, you know? That's right, Cinda. Divine the mistake. Yeah. Yep. Divine heart soul. Right. Something new every day. Clarify intimacy. Thriving in the reverse. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So that's what we don't want to do, the thriving in the reverse. We want it to be in the upright. We want to keep moving. And the only way for us to really do that, Pisces or cross watcher, is to make sure that we are keeping ourselves balanced every day. It is a journey. You don't just wake up one day on a spiritual journey and be like, okay, you know what? Now I'm completely spiritualized. I don't have to do any more work. I'm good. No, this is a daily thing. It doesn't have to be difficult, but it's a daily occurrence. You got to keep yourself, in peace. You got to pray, uh, read your resources, whether it's the Bible or positive affirmations or whatever it may be, to keep yourself in peace and knowledgeable and, reminding yourself as time goes by, it gets easier, but it should be an ongoing learning experience. And I think that's where a lot of people get it misconstrued because they're thinking, okay, well, I've been putting in the work. Now I should be seeing my manifestations. Where they at? And it's like, what in the world? It's not all about getting what you want. it's not it's not all about getting what you want in love, getting what you want in money, getting what you want in material things. It's what are you doing to feed your spirit? What are you doing to feed try to prepare your spirit to actually transcend whenever this life is over? Don't you want your energy, your spirit to be placed in a peaceful place as well? And see, they don't want to go that far with it, but I'm saying, for the ones that know, okay. Clarify thriving in the reverse. It's all good when you can manifest and see things happen for you, but is that all you want? That all you want? You don't want to feel in peace? You don't want to tap into your other gifts? You don't want to do that? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Look at that. I'm hearing that song by, what is her name? Jordan Sparks, I think. Sometimes love feels like a battlefield or something like that. I'm hearing that with this card. So you could feel like you've just been on a battlefield with love and your money and everything else, but these are trials. They're lessons. Anything worth having requires work. Anything that is just handed to you, you don't value it as much. So that's why a lot of people, when they win the lottery, they're not accustomed to all that money. They just go right through it. But if you're a person that has become more disciplined, you're gonna spend some money. Yeah, you're gonna do a few things, but in your mind you need to put this amount to the side. But yeah, you can also stand up in silence. For example, just take action and let them see you doing. Yeah. I love that. It makes me sound like complaining all the time when I stand up. It's okay, heart soul. It's okay. There are gonna be people that feel like you're complaining or whatever like that, but who cares? As long as you know what you're doing, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So this battlefield, Pisces or cross watcher that you feel like you've been on, it's temporary. It only lasts as long as you want it to. And we have to be careful about what we're feeding our spirit, what we're saying out loud, what we're putting out in the universe. Because if you wake up every day and you're like this, oh my gosh, I'm just mad because I don't have love in my life. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. What do you think the universe does? It responds to that. Shows you You don't have love, it'll give you proof. You don't have money, it'll give you more proof. You're not where you want to be. You can't get whatever it is that you've been thinking about. I mean, we have to be careful with that stuff, you know? And that could be adding on to that battlefield. You got to speak positivity into your life. Don't just speak positivity into other people and forget about yourself. Okay? This is the perfect card to come out here next, the inner child. What I love about children and their imagination, you know, man, they can, oh, when they believe in themselves, they really take it on. And I feel like as adults, we've forgotten that. We've forgotten that piece of us where we just believe. Like, say for instance, you got a little boy that, little boy or little girl that likes Iron Man. In his or her mind, he's Iron Man. If he gets the costume, he's Iron Man for real. You know what I'm saying? He's Iron Man. And so it's like, where did that part of us go? Where we stop believing in ourselves? Like, where did that go? We can pour into other people so well, but we forget about ourselves. We don't believe that we can hardly do anything sometimes. So I feel like Pisces or Cross Watcher, maybe it's time for you to tap back into what you can do, what you authentically do that suits you, that you're good at, what makes you feel happy. You know, believe in your goals, your dreams. If you want to open that business, start, you know, small. Just seeing if your product will make a difference. You got to start somewhere. You don't want to just be sitting around 20, 30 years. This world is still here. And you just thinking like, oh my goodness, I had all that time to start this and I didn't do it. Get out there and do it. If you've never started a business, there are actually free business courses, you know, probably at your local community college or online. Start it now, today. Look into it. I'm the head and not the tail, and I'm above and beneath. Hey, amen. Thank you, Devon. That's so true. Get out there and start. Hey, Tammy, I'm telling you, you will amaze yourself. You're not going to amaze me because I know you're wonderful, but you're going to amaze yourself. You're like, oh my God, I can do this. Even if you're trying to start a business and let's just say it flops, it doesn't work the first time. Don't give up. Even if you keep researching and you take a few free business courses and then you decide, okay, well, not right now. Guess what? Look at all that knowledge that you gain. Look at all the knowledge you gain. So you're still adding on to your vibration. Okay? But a lot of us have, we've forgotten about our inner child. There's things we want to do for fun and we're so scared because we're scared about what other adults are going to think. Who cares what they think? Who cares what they think? And we forget about it. We have just forgotten away. And it's sad. It's disheartening because a lot of us have so many things that we want to do that we feel like we may either be too young or too old to do. And it's not that. It's not that. It's just all about what we believe that we can do and should do for ourselves with the help of the divine or the most high. Let's clarify that inner child card. Hey, DP, I'm telling you, if we continue to go on what these people in the world say about us, we would be sitting in the house, looking one way. I know that sounds, I'm telling you, if we go on what other people think, you will mess around and you'll be sitting in your house looking just one way and your life just passing you by. No. Illumination. It's all about how you see things for yourself, how things are being illuminated to you. What vision suits you? That's a powerful part of manifestation, is seeing yourself as a success. It starts with us first, you know? Clarify illumination. The same energy that we give our kids or other people's children and say, building their confidence up, we need to do that for ourselves again. You know? Sometimes we've gotten away from that. Seven of Cups in the reverse. And this is why, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, this is why we feel like we don't have options out here, because we have forgotten to believe in ourselves. The Empress in the reverse, we forgot to take care of us. We got to stop living for people. They don't have a heaven or to put us in. Whoo! Now that's the truth, Devon. Woo! That's true. That is so true. We can't keep living for other people. We can't. And a lot of times people will cast blame and shame into your life because I'm going to be real with you. They see something in you that they hope you don't see. You know? Why you think the devil energy is so strong? Because they see, the devil sees something in you that you don't see. You forget the devil was once in heaven too. Okay? So somewhere in there, he has some insight as well. And yeah, and a lot of times that energy tries to keep you back so that you don't become your highest version. And we have to be obedient. We have to be observant and look at it. Okay? I'm making a tuna sandwich and thousand dressing because I have no man. Do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. It may be good, Divine. But yeah, we have to take that into consideration. That devil energy doesn't want you to see your gift. Because think about it. If Pisces or any other sign watching this, if you see your gift and you really look at my throat chakra, they don't want me to get the message out, but it's coming out. If you see your gift and you see all that you can be, then I can't hold you back. This is the devil energy now. I can't hold you back. You might just make that difference in your town. You might make that difference in your church, in your community, at your job. If you really believe in yourself, you might make that difference in your family. And the devil doesn't want you to have that ability to make a difference. I'm telling you. And this is where children have the advantage is they don't, they go on their belief. They believe in themselves so early. And then if you're a parent you have that positive reinforcement that you're giving them, oh my gosh, they just go with that. And that's why we have, they believe in themselves, number one. And number two, they have that great guidance. And that's why we have our lawyers, doctors, the presidents and all that, because they took a dream, they manifested. Of course, it was divinely guided for them to have those positions. And that doesn't mean that the children that maybe are blossoming late in life, we have some late bloomers that, it seems like they just won't get it right. They're just out here doing the most. And you just think, oh my gosh, are they ever going to get it together? Don't sleep on those. Don't sleep on those children or those people. Don't do it. Because there is a gift in there that your prayer could help bring out of that person. Somewhere in there, they got lost along the way. But I always say, don't forget about the underdog. Don't ever underestimate the underdog. Because a person can be low one day, high the next day. All of us have gifts. And sometimes the children that get in trouble a lot or the adults that get in trouble a lot, society rules them as bad seeds and, oh, they just this and that. No, 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 no. There's gifts in there. They just got caught up. They got caught up in whatever it was. Somewhere in there, their power and control thing got off. It got off track, when they do whatever they did, they just got off track. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just simply stating that people make mistakes. People make crazy decisions. That doesn't take away from their divine destiny. We're not destined to go to prison. But if we are not in the right space and if we're not thinking in the right time, right mindset, we'll just let the devil energy take in, fill us up with greed and lust and all this stuff, and we get caught up. That's any of us. That's why I can't take it when so-called kind of sanctified people want to judge other people. It's like, how you gonna do that when any of us can be in the same boat? Like, but that's another story, y'all. That's another time, another story. It just it just bothers me. It bothers me so much. It's like reading between the lines. If I do that, I get charged for it. No one wants to just give consent or be a partner. I don't be the third party. Live for myself. Oh, you talking about relationship? Yeah, yeah, that's right, heart soul. Yeah, yeah. So keep in mind, if you know of someone that's constantly getting in trouble, constantly making wild decisions, there is a gift in that person. They just haven't figured it out. Don't know why they're so troubled, but your prayer and your faith in them could really help them. You know, all it takes is that mustard seed amount. That's it. We're not doing advice cards, Candace. Thank you, ma'am. So, yeah. Hey, Shasta. Beautiful day in Florida. Awesome. Great to have you. As adults, we let it go. This message. Thank you, Bianca. Yeah, yeah. So I just want y'all to like think about that. Think about things that you used to do. You used to believe in when you were a child. How you believed in yourself so much, and then we lost sight of that. We lost sight of that belief. Maybe because we had to grow up, responsibility, society, all these different things. And we forgot about ourselves. We forgot about how to look into what it is that really shapes us, what molds us, what drives us, you know? Just speak life in a dead situation. Yeah, exactly. Even though it's up to the individual to change or to want better for themselves, it doesn't hurt to speak positivity into a situation. It really doesn't. If anything, it can help. And if it doesn't change the person, it could help change their circumstance. You'd be amazed at what believing in a person could do for them. You know, we have the unapologetic card here. So Pisces or cross watcher, I feel led to tell you, don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't be ashamed of who you are. If you're weird, be weird. If you're very loving, be loving. If you're very wise and you know you're wise or you've been told that you're wise, be wise. Be brave. Be awkward. Be whatever it is. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Because guess what? There's only one of you. It's only one of you. Only one. Let me see. How not to judge when I had to pull myself out of hard times. Everything is a choice. I find myself judging and choosing not to be around those people. Just saying, you got to do what works for you, Chloe. I always stress that. You got to do what's best for you. And if pulling away from certain people that you feel are just lowering your vibration and it's going to save your mental space and your emotional space, you got to do it. Dolores, my nickname is Delacruz. Oh, okay, Divine. Nice to meet you. But yeah, So you got to be who you are, Pisces or crosswatcher, okay? Because if you spend all this time trying to be like everybody else, who's going to be you? You know what I'm saying? If you trying to wear your hair like everybody else wear their hair, if you trying to talk like everybody else talk, if you trying to dress like everybody else dress, and you're trying to carry yourself in the same way everybody else does, if you're gonna allow somebody else to tell you how to live your life and you never try to live it according to how you feel, who's gonna be you? Cause you being everybody else. I mean, think about it. A lot of times we lose sight. You know how many people live their whole life being like somebody else? 1 year ago, made the changes to divorce my ex-husband. It Okay, you gotta finish typing. Why I've been fighting for it myself. I get just tear on population. Oh wow. Well, yeah, Divine, join the club. You can't even be intuitive and they think you're a witch. It's just wild, man. And see how messed up it is? You see how messed up it is? You could be a whole visionary, a prophet, and they still will say things. And a lot of times it's because they haven't tapped into it. They may not be a prophet. They may not have the gift that you have, but they have a gift. A lot of people, they have their own gift. But if it's something that they really want that you have, man, they'll call you everything but your name. And it's ridiculous. But, I had to learn how to just let that roll off because they're going to talk anyway, no matter what. No matter what. But yeah, if you're trying to be like everybody else, who's going to be you? Who's going to do it? Like I said before, a lot of people live their whole life trying to be like somebody else. Their whole existence is wasted because they try to be like somebody else. And for what? Or they try to live under the umbrella of what somebody else thinks. Yes, people will feel that way because I have standards. I will stand on them regardless. It's lonely at the top. It can be, Chloe. It can be. That's real. But you have your self-respect and you have peace. And that means more than anything. And the right people will align with you. I worried about that too. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have any friends and this and this and that. And when I started, really seeing the best in people and trying to vibrate differently and work on my life. And like I say, I work on my life daily. Just because your reader is up here giving y'all great messages doesn't mean she doesn't continue to work on herself, because she does. And I noticed that I didn't connect with the same people anymore. Like, I can remember one of my friends, which we're okay now, but we're not as close as we used to be. She was talking one day about some of the same stuff she's always talked about. And I didn't hear a word she said. I was not tuned into her. I blocked her out and I could not recall what she said. And I felt so bad. But I noticed that I had changed, not in a bad way or not that I thought I was better than her. It's just that my interest changed. What I absorbed, it changed, and what she was saying was negative. So I naturally just didn't hear it, you know? And like, oops, what did you say? Bianca said, it wasn't a mistake. I'm so much better now. I'm a lover girl at heart. I'm just getting back to the things I used to love as a child. Empress, this hits my spirit today. Oh, wow. I'm at work, so I'm typing fast. Oh, okay, that's fine. Hope you have a good day at work. Thank you for sharing, Bianca. With two friends, they just jealous. Yeah, your friends can be jealous of you now. Devon, yeah, that's what people say about me. Shaking my head. I'm very intuitive. It makes me weird. I forgive them. They don't know. That's right, Devon. They don't know. They don't get it. They don't get it. They have to tap in. If that gift is for them, then they understand. But when they don't understand, like I say, you fear people fear what they don't understand. A lot of times it's too weird. I told y'all about that guy I was talking to years ago. That's about 5 or 6 years ago. And I shared this last night in the live. And he was a job hopper. Prayfully, he's not like that now. Praise him. I'm praying for him. So he was a job hopper back then. And it was like one morning, I kid you not, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I just had this feeling. It got all over me. This was before I even embarked on the journey, right? And so I called him up and I said, hey, he's like, hey, good morning. I said, hey. And he says, is everything okay? I said, yeah. I said, well, I want to know something. He was like, what? I said, why didn't you tell me that you got another job? Oh my God, y'all, he flipped. What do you mean? What are you doing? How do you know I got another job? He flipped, y'all. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. How do you know that? And 2 days before, he lost the job, but he went and got applied for a temp job. But he didn't want me to know because this is a guy that would have like 10 to 12 jobs a year. And he didn't want me to know. He had burned a lot of bridges. Thank goodness I didn't marry that guy. That would have been bad. But, and he got how did you know that? What kind of stuff are you into? How did you know that? Do you have a camera somewhere? I'm like, oh, go sit down. They don't know. Big jealous. They would think you are acting funny or bougie. Yeah, that's what they'll think, Bianca. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people would think, oh, you think you all that, you this, you that. Like, no, I just think that I'm me. I'm just going on what's there. What do you want me to do? And then I ask this question, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to tell you what you want to hear or the truth? Now, if I tell you what you want to hear, that's going to be a lie. And I don't like the lie, and then it gets quiet, awkward silence in the room. Clarify unapologetic. The standstill card in the reverse. Yeah. So when it comes to being you can't just stand there, Pisces. You got to claim who you are. Or crosswatcher. You need to claim you. Okay? Claim your position. You think the Most High created you to just stand there and be and research on how to be like somebody else? No. He created you to be you. Not to get older and be like somebody else. What is that? You know what I'm saying? What is that? Right. That's right, Bianca. You can outgrow people. Clarify standstill in the reverse. You can outgrow people. Inner peace in the reverse. And especially if they don't have inner peace. I imagine a lot of you can you can tell when people have peace in their life and when they don't. At this point in the game, you can tell. You know how you can tell? Because it interrupts your peace. Simple as that. It's not that hard. If you want to know if somebody has peace in their life, pay attention to how you feel around them. If your life for a few seconds or a few hours is not peaceful, that person doesn't have peace. They don't. There's something in there. Everybody's on a different journey. They are. And I don't mind speaking to someone that I know isn't in peace, but I can't be around them too long because it's going to weigh on me. It's heavy. It's a lot. Clarify inner peace in the reverse and stand still in the reverse. It's too much. The 9 of Wands. See this lady right here? See how she stressed out and the kids in the back acting wild? You see that? She already dealing with about how many wands is it? 5 wands. She's dealing with 5 wands around her person. So some inner turmoil and all that. But the light of her life, which are her children in the back with those 4 wands in the back, look at them. She loved them so much. That's why the 4 wands is back there. 11, 11, if y'all notice in the back in this picture. But look at what they doing. They arguing and being wild. You know what I mean? And you know what? How much you want to bet that they may have responded to the energy she brought home from work? I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That they fed off her energy that either she had on a phone call or she brought home from work or their dad came in there tripping and left or something like that. And the kids absorbed some of that. You know that? Or maybe they had something going on at school and one of the kids brought it home. Energy is real, y'all. Energy is real. Feeling the vibe of a room is real. Clarify 9 of Wands. People think that's crazy, but no, it's not. It's not. The King of Cups in the reverse. Because when your situation has an imbalance in it, you feel that. When somebody got some stuff with them, and y'all know what I'm talking about, and they full of drama and pain and mischief and deception, you feel that. You feel that. Y'all ever been around somebody that you don't even know? You don't know them personally, and you're like, something is not right about that person. And then you find out later on, they got a bad attitude or they're abusive or something. I mean, you know, something wild like that. Yeah. You tapped into that. I believe this with my son, so I try to be careful who has access to me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's right, Lizzie, DP Bianca. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. You ever dated someone or went out on a date with someone, got back in your car, and you just felt just not right? And they could have been the perfect gentleman or the kindest woman that you met, that you'd ever meet, but you just didn't feel right in your spirit. Something's not right with that person. Or find out if you don't go on another date or continue to talk to them, you may never figure out what it is. But if you decide to talk to them a little longer, I promise you're going to figure it out. And it's not going to be long. Especially if you allow that person to be who they are. Don't coach them. Don't tell them, well, I want this in this type of man. I want a man that works hard, loves God. And you telling him all this stuff, right? A provider, protect. You telling him all this stuff you want this man to be. You want your man to be. Let me tell you something. Talking about you. I'm talking to you. If you tell the person, whether it's a man or a woman, what you want in a person, and if they're not genuine, they're going to be that person for however long. I say 3 months or less. They're going to be that character that you told them that you like. And month number 4, then they're going to be who they are. They'll be like, and that's why you hear people say this line right here. You just don't act the same anymore. I just don't even know who you are. And you know what? They're not lying. If you really think about it, they're not lying. No, you don't know who that person is. You know, because he said his name was Tim, but now you've met the real Sinclair. You met him. You met him. And you didn't know. You're like, oh my God. I didn't know you. And it happens a lot. Yes, or I can't point my finger on it. Or when there's confusion in a situation, I know the Most High isn't present. I'm good. Yeah, Chloe, it's so true. And get this. Are y'all ready for this one? Each one of us have been somebody's red flag too. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, we have all been somebody's red flag too. I'm not lying. Especially when you weren't your highest version. You were a red flag for somebody. I kid you not. You were once a red flag for somebody. But at least you have taken the time to work on self. Okay? You've taken the time. And now, because you look at it, when you see a red flag type person, you could be like, okay, this, from one red flag to the other, I see what you're doing. Yes, I see what you're doing. You know, we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We're all perfectly flawed. Anybody that tells you they're perfect, that person is lying. It's gonna be they're lying. I don't do anything wrong. I don't bother anybody. I don't know. But your heart isn't right. Your mouth can be very disrespectful. So you're not perfect either, okay? Hate to break it to you. You're just not, because you're human. But we've all been a red flag for somebody. I'm not lying. And people throw around this whole narc thing. Oh, he's a narcissist. She's a narcissist. Let me tell you something. We all have narcissistic traits. You may not have been diagnosed with narcissism, but we all have narcissistic traits. It's just about how how we choose to handle them. We all have had the traits. And somebody gonna get mad. They gonna get in the comments, I'm not a narcissist. I didn't call you a narcissist. I'm just telling you, if you look up the traits on Google, if you look up the traits, I guarantee you there's about at least 2 of them that you can identify with. I'm just saying. Y'all, you got to see yourself for who you are. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's like me. I know I can be a handful sometimes. But the thing about it, I'm a calmer, more at peace handful. When I really didn't know how to communicate to other people that were bothering me, I didn't know how to communicate efficiently and respectfully. I was a hot mess. I was a hot mess. So I had to work on that. Hey, Teresa, I had to work on that. If someone tells me yeah, I had to work on that, man. That's the thing. It's the people that try to act like they don't have any strife in their life or no trouble or their past is just squeaky clean. That's what kills me. I'm sitting there like, wow. It's like, wow. And my thing is this, in this life right here, how are you getting your wisdom if it wasn't for mistakes? I'll wait. If y'all know how you can get wisdom without making mistakes or going through trials, let me know. Unless the good Lord puts it in you now. That's a possibility too. I'm just saying, outside of that. Thank you. Thank you. Think about it. How do you get the wisdom without trials and mistakes? Healthy narcissism is ones that go overboard. Yeah, it's the ones that go overboard, Divine, that is just, it's a lot. But we are all one and the same. I don't care what race you are, what color you like, I would say what color, what race you are, what gender you are, what your sexual orientation, preference is, or whatever. I don't care. I do not care. I had a client one time that reached out to me, had a question, and first thing that he wanted to let me know is that he was gay. I told him, I said, look, why you keep saying that? And I just want to let you, I said, look, I don't care about your life or what you do with your life. I respect you. That's you. I respect you as a person. I'm not looking at what your preference is. But because of what he went through, he felt like I was judging him. Like, no, I don't have a right to judge you. Why would I do that? If you contacted me for a reading or you want someone to talk to for that time that requested, it has nothing to do with how you live your life. I love people regardless. I don't care what they do or what they say. I'm not like that. People are people. And he was blown away. He was like, oh my God, I never had anybody say that. I was like, yeah. I said, so quit saying that. I mean, I'm not on that kind of time. I'm not here to judge you. You are who you are. I respect that. You're a person. You're a human being with feelings. Why am I going to just try to chomp you down because you're gay or what? No, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. That's your life. You're one of God's children just like I am. Why am I going to try to just knock you down because of a lifestyle you've chosen? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not like that. So we got along so much better after that. I mean, because I know the young man went through a lot. He went through a lot. But I told him, I'm like, look, hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm not, that's not me. That's not me. Mm-mm. I don't bash people. I don't do any of that. I may not understand because I'm straight. You know what I mean? I may not understand, but I know how to love people. I know I love everyone. I don't care how they live their life. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. And I think if we can work on as a human race of just loving each other regardless of our differences, we'll be so much better. We'll be so much better. We'll be so much better. But because people want control of other people, they say things that are not nice. You know, they say things that are not nice. I just wanted to share that because it's just like, that's still a human being. Like, what? Did you forget that piece? Doesn't matter your race. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Even with me, I'm going to tell y'all something. Even with me, with dating, I can't even say I have a preference. I can't say that because it's all about how that man looks with what he has going on. I can't explain it. He can be white. He can be black. He can be Hispanic. He can be Indian. He can be mixed. It does not bother me. It's all about how he looks and first and foremost, his spirit. But, attraction is the first thing we see is a person's face and all that. I mean, because I know some very nice looking white men. I'm just saying. I've dated a white guy before. I've dated two. So it does not matter about it. To me, it's about the person. I got to be attracted to you, but it's about the person. Do I relate more with my race? Of course, because it's a cultural thing, you know? Just saying. Mm-hmm. That's right, Teresa. Yeah. Thank you, Divine. Just gotta keep it real. Dated every. Oh, wow, divine. Okay. People get grown per se and forget it's okay to ask a question or make a boo boo. Just be do better next time. That's right, DP. That's it. Nobody is perfect, y'all. For real. Every race exception. Haven't tried that one. Yeah. No one is perfect. Doesn't matter. The race, the gender, all that. I just know personally for me, I relate more to black men because I'm African American. But does that mean I won't date a white guy? No. Does not mean that. It just means I relate more to my race. And that's any of you. You know, I have half white cousins, half Hispanic cousins. So what do I look like acting crazy? I have straight family members. I have gay family members. I have bisexual family members. So what? I still love them the same. I just know I'm straight. I'm an African American woman, you know, and it's all good. It's all love. It's all love. Fearing man and love it is all. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, don't allow society to take you away from considering humanity and considering the number one thing, that I feel as far as how we relate is respect. Aretha said it best. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Okay? Rest in power, queen. Yes. And heart soul, if your family can outright tell you that they hate you because of your lifestyle choice, I'm going to be honest with you. Something's wrong with them. Not to offend you about your family, but if your family can outright tell their family member that they hate them, something is wrong with them. That's not you. That's them. That's them. And we have to really, when people say hurtful things like that, it really bothers you. It really bothers me. But we have to remember there's something wrong with that person. There's something wrong with them that have nothing to do with you. Unfortunately, they just projecting stuff onto you. And you got to do what you got to do, heart, soul, and anybody else. I'm never going to tell you to not talk to your family or not talk to your friends. But if it's compromising your peace of mind and your mental health, you got to do what you got to do. If it means separating, that's what you got to do. That's right, Teresa. That's their stuff. If somebody can tell you that they hate you because of a choice that you've made or a way that you chose to live your life, something wrong with them. Something is wrong with them. It's one thing if your family will tell you, I don't agree with your lifestyle, but I still love you because you're my son, you're my daughter. They have a right not to agree. They do. And that's a lot of times it's hard for people to get that as well. Your family or whomever has a right not to agree with you, but that shouldn't take away from them loving you. You know? I don't agree with your lifestyle, but I still love you. And people get mad because they want to make their parents and people agree. And it don't always work like that. So it's like give and take. It's like give and take. Yeah. It's like give and take. If they can honestly say, hey, I don't agree with your lifestyle, but I still love you. I still support you. That's meeting you halfway. That's meeting you halfway. But if somebody just comes straight out and say, I hate you because you gay, you this, that's wrong. I just feel like it's wrong. Because You're not considering the person's feelings or anything. You just counting this person out because of their life. I mean, and it's just like, wow, you just gonna say you hate them? That's tough. Let them talk. They don't know me. They're not judged. I'm my judge. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Saranda. And just notice, everybody, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you black, white, any other race, straight, gay, bi, whatever. Guess what? You got you for the rest of your life. However long your life is, I hope it's a long life as well as my own. You got you for the rest of your life, right? So you got to live in your truth. And if you don't live in your truth, no one's going to do it for you. We can't live for other people. We can't live for other people. If you live for other people, I promise you, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable. Even with people that you date. Don't be dating people that, are already, what a gnat. I got a little gnat in here. I have little bugs. It must be because of the morning dew. Don't date people that want to come in and try to, and I'm so weird, y'all. I don't even like killing things. And that's something. That little gnat got in here and I don't even want to kill him. But I took my owl down, y'all. You know this is live and uncut. Trying not to kill a little gnat. Okay. We're back. So, do not spend your time when you're with someone that you're dating trying to prove to that person that you're worthy of love and worthy of all these things. Because I'm going to tell you something. If they can't see how wonderful you are, if they can't see how unique you are, how special you are, you don't need that person. And if they want to mold you and say, oh, you're too fat, you too skinny, you too dark, you too light, your hair is too curly, your hair is too straight, your stomach's too big, you don't have enough meat on your bones. Oh my God. What are you doing with that person? They knew how you look before the first date. They already know how you look. Why are you gonna sit up there with somebody months and years, them trying to change you into somebody else when they knew how you look from the beginning? You know? Why? The person, the mind. Yeah, that's right. Why? We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. You don't have to lower your standards just to have someone because you feel like I'm not going to get anybody else. That's not true. That's right, Teresa. Yeah. You don't have to lower your standards to have someone. And a lot of times people come into your life and want you to change and do all these things because they're not good with themselves. Oh, really, Saranda? The gnat is a symbol of joy, goodness, and happiness. Girl, I'll take that, but he was kind of worse on there. I didn't want to kill him. Hey, Amelia. I didn't know that. Wow. Hey, I don't know. Had to have gotten in here Went outside this morning. He was just all around here, just. Thank you, Divine. Yeah, I hope you receive something from. Okay, Darius, what's going on? If you don't mind sharing, or you just want prayers, how you doing? I hope this message helped you out this morning. I hope my goal was to get on this morning, and y'all know I'm usually not on this early, but we're here. We're not pulling cards in here right now. Saranda, it says they are a sign that you are being taken care of. Not everything that is little is a pest. Oh, wow. Thank you, Saranda. Didn't know that. Well, I received that. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Well, he sure was letting me know. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm so glad I am been watching, and I hope blessings come to all. Yeah, you're a Leo. Okay. See how I tell everybody we have other signs that come in. Welcome, Darius. You're always welcome to come back. I don't know what your situation is, but I pray that it gets better. Pisces girlfriend. Okay, cool. And I'm not sure what's going on with you, but I hope it gets better for you, love. He got 2 more weeks to move out. Y'all wasn't a bit. No one is over. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm. And I wanted to share this too. If my pleasure, thank you for coming in. I hope you have subscribed. Anyone else that's new, I hope you have subscribed so you can join us again, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll see when we're live. Oh yeah, I was going to share something else. If you are dating someone and you are a secret, do yourself a favor and let yourself just release yourself from that. You don't need to be anyone's secret. You shouldn't be anyone's secret. You will gain nothing from that situation. Prayers for love, happiness, healing, and closure come to you, Darius. That your health, home, work, blessing. Oh, thank you, Divine. That was nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Did you see Darius, did you see Divine's message if you're still here? That was nice. You don't deserve to be anyone's secret. Okay? Just let you know that. Daniela, we're towards the end, but you can always rewind. I've been fighting for a long time. If you have to be someone's secret, you need to run. You need to run. You should not be someone's secret. That situation will get you absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. And they're reaping all the benefits, and you're still just a secret. I've been up waiting and walking around. Oh, wow, Daniela. It's good exercise. So don't let people try to, only want to meet up with you at night and only want to see you certain times. You don't need to be anyone's secret. Good morning, Darisha. If you got to be a man or a woman's secret, you need to run. You need to run. What are you getting out of that? Somebody tell me, what are you getting out of it? Being somebody's secret. Secret lover, secret friend. What is that? You need to run. Exactly, DP. Dealing with Aries, man. Ooh, this is what I'm going through. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, somebody need to hear that. Somebody need to hear it. Get away from people that want to keep you a secret. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. You can waste months, years of your life dealing with somebody that only want to keep you a secret when you could wait and meet the person that want to show you off. I'd rather for somebody to show me off. I'm sitting over here all fine and everything, and then I got to be a secret. Nah. Teresa, there you go. Danger in getting caught. And then you have to wonder, if they tell you that they're single, why are they moving like a person like that? Why are they moving like that? Love me out loud. That's right, Darisha. If this person is truly single, like they tell you, why are they moving like they're all shifty and suspicious? Think about that thing. I'm tired. I'm tired. Please leave it from me. Yeah. What is that, Nicole? What are you saying? You're wondering how long I'll be faithful. I'll be happy to tell you again. That's right. If this man cannot show you off, y'all, you see how my throat, they don't want me to get the message out, but it's gonna come out. Okay. If this man does not want to show you off, if this woman does not want to show you off, you need to run. If you're not proud to be with me, then you don't need me in your life. That's right. That's right. They don't want other people to see y'all out and stuff like that. What are you doing? All of your dates are indoors, Netflix and chill. Like, we're grown. We're not little teenagers that your mom has to order a pizza for you two to hang out in the living room. No, we're grown adults. Why aren't we going out? Why am I not meeting some of your friends after a while? Like, what are you doing? If you're going through this now or you've already experienced it, when you know better, you do better. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe you were into the person and you wanted it to work. And then you're realizing, because you're watching this video right here, that it's not worth it. Just telling you. Somebody want to lay up with you in the bed, but they don't want to take you out to IHOP to eat. For what? What's that? What is that? Everything that you do is behind closed doors. You don't need that. People spend years in relationships like that. And they don't want to call it a relationship, but it is. It's dysfunctional, but it is. Because if you stay in something like that, if you stay in something like that and this person, they get tired of you or they find somebody else or whatever, guess what they're going to tell you? And I'm going to caution you. If you're going through this right now and you are giving your time, your mind, your body, your money to a person that you're not in a commitment with, and you're a secret, when this person get tired of you, they're gonna dismiss you. Thank you. This is a great way to start my day. Positive energy. Have a blessed day to you and everyone on here. Thank you, Devon. I appreciate you, love, coming in. Thank you for your kind words. Hope to see you again. Okay. We'll get ready to end the live in just a couple of minutes. But I just wanted to say this. I don't know. I felt strongly just to put this out there. You don't want to be someone's secret. You don't want to be someone's part time. Nicole, oh, I hope you continue to, get better. One day at a time, Nicole. That's all you can do. One day at a time. Just accept. I'm going to say this, then I'll go. If you are someone's secret, just accept. And it's hard to accept this now. I'm not saying it's easy. Accept that this person either has somebody else or they have something else. Is typically usually somebody else. I hate to say that, but it typically it is. Or they have something going on that they don't want you to know about. Okay? It could either be another person, place, or thing that they don't want you to know about. Cuz you should be in a place, you should be with someone that wants to show you off. They want you to be seen, you know? You're worth more than that. I hope I didn't step on too many toes with this live, but I'm just saying these are lessons that I've learned myself. These are lessons that a lot of you have learned, a lot of, different things going on, but I just felt just guided to just put that out there. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming in this morning. I do appreciate your time, energy, effort, and support. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live for other readings and comments. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, okay? You get nothing out of it but a broken heart. That's right. I was in a situation like that, and I'm glad I woke up. Yeah, Devon, for any of you that's ever experienced that, um, myself, Devon, others included, it's not an easy place to be in, but you got to value yourself more. I don't care how fine the man is, how beautiful the woman is. If they are not willing to show you off or have you out, that person is not worth your time. There's something about them that's not right. There's something about them that's not right. And they know it. And I'm just trying to help you because the last thing I want is for this particular person to be with you however long and then they up and say, well, we were never together, or they go and get married, or they got somebody else, and then they'll say, well, we were never together. And you can't even argue with them because guess what? You weren't. But if you go ahead and get rid of it now while you still have your power, you will fare so much better. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Love and light to you, and I will see you later. Have a blessed one. Bye.